Hey guys, what's going on? Andos here and welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a good day or night wherever you are in the world. As you may know, Caldera is just about to be released and Season 1 patch notes has just been published as well. In today's episode, we are going to go over the important updates and talk about what you need to know before jumping into the new map. Before we begin though, I just want to give a tribute to Verdansk. I just want to say thank you. As much as we hate on the map, Verdansk was there for us during a tough period, I'm sure for all of us. A lot of great memories of Verdansk, even with its ups and downs. Verdansk will always have a special place in my heart. Saying that though, Caldera is just around the corner and I am super excited. Please know, I'm just going to go over the details that I think are the most important, just so the video doesn't drag on for too long. Also, really quickly, remember to like the video if you enjoy the content or learn anything new, and sub to the YouTube channel for more Warzone content so you don't miss out on any future uploads. With the intro out of the way, let's begin. First off, we have some information about Ricochet, the anti-cheat. It's saying Ricochet is already active across Warzone and Vanguard. So finally, an anti-cheat is in place. I think we're heading in the right direction with this. It looks like they're trying to implement further upgrades to the anti-cheat and are doing some testing in the Asian Pacific region. I think this is good. They can do the testing and do further updates before rolling that out worldwide. Let's have a look at the first playlist for December 9th. We have Vanguard Royale with solos, duos, trios, and quads. Vanguard Royale will be limited to Vanguard weapons and additional features. We'll go more in depth later in the video. We have Vanguard Resurgence, which is similar to Rebirth but on Caldera. I think that's a pretty cool, but let's wait and see if it's actually fun. We still have the normal BR mode we all know and love, however only quads will be available. Plunder will have trios. December 16th, Rebirth Island. For all the island boys, this is good news. Rebirth is only gone for a week. I'm actually really happy they're keeping this mode. That's definitely a win. Vanguard Royale will be the new mode in Caldera. Keynotes, there will be air combat. I think that's pretty cool. I really suck at flying, but I think for the people who are good pilots, this is your time to shine. Core Vanguard experience. So it looks like Vanguard only weapons, operators, vehicles, and kill streak, which makes sense, fair enough. Public events, pretty standard. Basically what happens after each circle. Alrighty, keynote. Loadouts will only be available for purchase after the loadout drop event. So teams will no longer be able to buy loadouts off the rip. This will give slower teams a more even playground. I think this is a good move. Let's see how it goes. UAVs will no longer be available as well from the buy station in this mode, but can be acquired as contract rewards. Not sure how I feel about this. I do like being able to buy UAVs to keep up the momentum. Interesting to see how this affects the flow of the game. Alrighty, basically a list of what will be included or excluded from the Vanguard Royale mode. Notice all the perks will be the same. Vanguard only weapons and they are taking out stopping power. Vanguard Resurgence, as mentioned, will be a thing. I'm excited to play this mode. Hopefully this will be good if you're interested in a more fast-paced mode in Caldera. Normal BR mode is business as usual. They kept Plunder, which is good. I normally use Plunder to level up weapons, so you're happy they are keeping that. New contracts. Looks like there'll be a new contract called Big Game Bounty. I think this one is very clever. Basically, it will choose an enemy with a high kill count. I think the way it works, the contract will select the highest kill count player. However, if that player already has a contract active, it will go for the next player with the highest kill count. Rules on the contract will only show on the TAC map at the end of the first circle. Will not select the same target multiple times in a row, which makes sense. We've got another contract called Supply Drops. A valuable supply drop crate will drop into the map that only your squad has the coordinates to, but be careful. Other teams can see the green smoke and try to steal it. Well, that will be fun. We've got some new mechanics. We've got flying, anti-aircraft guns, gasoline can. This one seems pretty cool. Interesting to see if this will be useful against live players. And look at this, guys. We've got water. We can finally dip our feet in water. We've got shallow water. It looks like when Molotovs and thermites are thrown into the water, it will act as like a smoke grenade, and you can't prone in knee-deep water because obviously we can't hold our breath while proning, but yeah, that's another conversation. Alrighty, let's get to the juicy stuff. Gameplay adjustments. The stopping power field upgrade has been removed from loot. This just means it will still be available to be used in Plunder. The Gulag will now allow the victor to redeploy with the weapon and equipment that remains at the end of the duel. I think this is a great idea. You're able to keep your gun instead of spawning with the pistol. UAVs now cost $6,000, up from $4,000 when available. I think this is fine. $6,000 isn't too steep. Loadout drop markers. So these can only be purchased at buy stations after the first free loadout drop public event has taken place. At first, I was against this because I am horrible at ground loot guns, but look at it now, I think this is a good move. I think it will even the playing ground between squads during the beginning of the match, so let's see how it goes. Please note, this change only affects Vanguard Royale and Battle Royale modes, so this rule does not affect Rebirth. Good news for the Rebirth players, Rebirth is a bit more fast paced, so I think that's a good thing. Dead Silence has been nerfed, will only refresh after the first kill, and the drop rate has been decreased. Okay, this is one of my favorites. Melee damage has been nerfed. It takes at least 3 hits now. I'm all for this. I think melee attacks were a bit overpowered in my opinion. I can shoot someone 10 times with a pistol where an enemy can punch me twice and I'm just dead. Anyways, moving on. It looks like they have buffed the lethal equipment such as Claymore, frag grenades, Molotovs, proxy mines, and Semtex. I think EOD will be a super important perk going forward as lethals have been buffed. Throwing knives have been buffed as well. Damage increased to 250, so that means a throwing knife is a one-hit kill. I think this is pretty cool. This may bring back those throwing knife trick shots, who knows. Heartbeat sensors has been nerfed. The pulse time has been increased to 6 seconds instead of 3. Stun grenades also have been nerfed. I've been waiting for this one for a long time. Gas mask animation has been fixed. The gas mask animation will now wait for reloading, armor plate insertion, or grenade throwing animations to complete. So hopefully that works out pretty well. Well, that's all the pretty important stuff. As mentioned, I'm not going to go over every little single detail. However, one last thing, guys, the Cali sticks have been nerfed. I think this is super good news. Those Cali sticks were pretty lethal. So with the Cali sticks, damage decreased to 65, down from 90. Lunge distance has been decreased by 7.7%. So now with the Cali sticks, basically you need to hit someone 4 times instead of 2. I think that's a really good move. Well, that is it for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the update. If I left anything out or if I explained anything wrong, I do apologize. Please comment below. I'm really excited to play the new map. I do stream on Twitch at AndosGaming TV. Make sure to drop by and say hello. Anyways, I wish you guys all the best and good luck on the Warzone.